Viva Tech's here in Paris, day 2 of the event that is a showcase for tech and innovation and a place for startups to perhaps get that special boost. Well, join us here in the studio, 2 delegates from Botswana, all the way from Southern Africa at Viva Tech. Chivia is founder of Ipachi Capital. Great to see you, sir.
Thank you so much.
On the other side of the studio, they're on the same team, just different ends of the studio. Kemiso from the Botswana Digital and Innovation Hub. Great to see you too. Why is it so important for you two to be at Viva Tech? Shine, you go first.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, as a startup coming from Botswana all the way to Europe, especially in Paris here, we're here to see different kind of technologies taking place, innovation, and as also we're a startup and we're trying to see what other people are doing here and trying to benchmark, to learn, to associate, build connections that are necessary for our development as a startup.
Building connections, that's the important thing?
Mark, besides the fact that Paris is a gorgeous city.
It is.
Viva Tech is Europe's biggest tech conference. It's the world's biggest tech conference. And, it accelerates innovation by connecting startups, connecting funders, connecting investors, big companies, innovation leaders. And I'm speaking about people that really, on a daily basis, are seeking to solve some of the world's greatest challenges. And, as Botswana, firstly, as Botswana Digital and Innovation Hub, the company that I work for, and as Botswana Innovation Fund, that is the instrument that we use to give startups such as Shine access to funding. We've really found it necessary to be at the Viva Tech conference. We are here to explore, like what he said, we're here to connect, and we're just here to build Botswana to the world.
What are the things then you hope to take back from Paris to Gaborone?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we managed to do as we were working through different kind of VCs that we identify here. I mean, one of the things is, you need to be purpose-driven when you're building your startup. You need to understand really how far you can go, how far you can scale your solution. These are some of the things that I think that are very key to us. And as you go back home, would be able to reinvent ourselves, go back to the drawing board and understand what is it that really takes to build the next unicorn.
That is interesting. Before I just get some more from you, Kemiso, let's take a listen to what Emmanuel Macron said when he was at Viva Tech yesterday.
The good thing is that we have a lot of very good talents. We have good mathematicians, good data scientists, a lot of talents adapted to this AI environment. We will invest like crazy on training and research. We want to be sure that this is safe and biased raw material, I would say. And that's the language model we have are not biased, and that's what should be forbidden in our society is forbidden in this model. So we need some rules. We need this basic regulation and much more regulation by design.
Essentially, as well as all that, Kemi, Macron was saying it's about bringing startup, innovation, investment tech into France. It sounds to me you'd like to do that in Botswana.
Definitely. Our biggest role is to support startups. And how do we do that? We have a number of programs that do support startups. Things like your incubation, Shine has been through that program. We also are trying to attract investors to come and invest in our startups because, our startup environment is very ripe. There is a good appetite for innovations. And, Botswana is a developing country, as you know, Mark. Mm-hmm. And we have our fair share of challenges. And, where there are challenges, there's vast opportunities for innovation.
How does your idea, your startup, help people? How can ordinary Botswanan people take advantage of what you're trying to do?
Yeah, Mark. I mean, as for us, the mission is quite simple. We're always intentional about empowering small businesses so that they can thrive. But we had to understand that the biggest pain point was lack of easy access to funding from traditional financial institutions. So we combined that problem.
Can I slow you down?
Yeah.
So this is about actually sort of unlocking
yes.
how people who want to start a business
Yes.
can get that funding. That's
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
definitely, because it's always a barrier when you don't have the funds to start your business.
Completely.
So what we definitely do is to put AI in place, that is artificial intelligence, whereby we can allow the small businesses to use it in our app so that it can seamlessly generate financial reports, that these small businesses, they can use the financial reports to prove their creditworthiness to financial service providers and quickly and instantly get the access to funds they need so that they can
Do
start
you
their
share the
businesses.
fears that President Macron was talking about AI? He says you need to have proper rules. That's what he was getting to in the end of that quote that we just heard from him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we need to be cautious as we always innovate around it. I mean, so many things have to be understood first. And I mean, in Botswana especially, AI is something that is quite new. It's starting to get its own foot. I mean, we have to be cautious as we use it to innovate solutions because we never know what is going to happen in the future. But I believe that the intentions are always good. I mean, it's all about making the customer experience to be so good. That's why we use it at Ipachi.
So every customer, coming back to you, Kemi, every customer then, if their experience is better and they've got more opportunities and more actual access to different things, they can improve. I think this is probably
Definitely.
where you're going. They
Definitely.
can improve what
Definitely.
they want to do and perhaps improve their lives.
Yes, definitely. You see, the example of Ipachi, as he's building that solution that is solving the challenge that the SMEs are going through. If they are financially empowered, they are most likely to thrive. And, a thriving SME industry pays tax. We need tax. We need tax to build our roads, to build clinics, to build hospitals. So that is the beauty about investing in startups that are solving real challenges.
One of my recent visits to Botswana, the massive water pipeline was open to the south of the country, which is, to me, I was quite surprised that there was still this need to bring actual running water to people's homes. Clearly, there are many, many things that need to be improved. Is what you're talking about here trying to change the whole profile of the country? Shine?
Yeah, I mean, it always starts with inclusivity. Everybody has to be included in the system. Where we're having a divide between small businesses, people in remote areas, and those in urban areas. There's a digital divide between the two. So the country is trying to build efforts to bring those efforts together, so that everybody is included in terms of economic development and things like that.
It's such a wonderful place, Botswana. You're trying to change it from the perception, perhaps, is wildlife tourism, diamonds. You're adding a different dimension. That's what you're trying to do.
Yes, definitely.
Tell us about that dimension.
We are a very fast developing country because, we have a backbone of a very good diamond industry that has really helped us as Botswana to diversify our economy or even to improve the lives of our people. We've really reduced the poverty that we were in the yesteryears. 1966, we have been able to do so. The innovations that we are churning out of the Botswana Digital and Innovation Hub and other hubs within Botswana. They are really positioning Botswana as a country to invest in, as a country that is really commercializing ideas for better economic growth.
So the concept that Shine's talking about and the startup that he's brought forward, you're saying those kind of things will make international investors feel more convinced about Botswana?
Definitely. If you look at our science and technology park, where we are attracting investors to come and set up, we're sitting on a 57-hectare land, Mark, and we're looking for big tech giants to come and set up so that we can be able to... Yes, that is our beautiful science and technology park. So we say investors, there's land, there's good roads, there's good water, healthcare system. We have really invested in everything that an investor would want to really benefit from when he invests his money in the Botswana economy.
What are you hoping for from Viva Tech tomorrow? Briefly.
Yes, VivaTech, like I said, it's a big conference. We are networking, Mark. We are connecting. Just earlier on, Orange as a venture capital, they were very receptive to Shine's idea. And they're saying, put through an application and we will assess if you can be funded. And it's proof that this is a validated idea for the fact that we are here connecting Botswana to the world, Shine has done a very good job.
Thank you.
Kemiso Ben, Kalibokama.
Merci, Mark.
Fantastic. I said thank you in Setswana. That's my limit, I'm afraid. Shine, great to meet you. Thank you very much indeed. Kaliboka to you too.
Merci. Thank you for having us.
And two people from Botswana trying to change their country and who knows, maybe change the world. Thank you so much for explaining why you're at VivaTech. VivaTech continues, of course, for the next 2 days here at Port Versailles in Paris. Thanks to my guests. Thanks to you for watching. Stay with us. More to come. Live from Paris. Thank you so much.